Hello, welcome back to the interface. My name's Alex, and today we're going to have a look at the infotainment system on the BMW i5 M60. This will apply to the other 5 Series, the G65 series, and potentially other BMW models that have this same 8.5 BMW iDrive software version. Again, this video would apply to petrol i5 series, hybrid 5 series, the all-electric i5. I just happen to have the i5 M60 on test, and we have got a full review that's linked to the top right corner or the description down below. So first things first, we've got a 15-inch infotainment screen. It is quite a big screen there, and we've got a 12.3-inch driver's display there. So everything's all on a digital screen. There's a few buttons missing on this car. So we've got some touch capacitive buttons down here for the windscreen, the hazard switch, and then the rear windscreen. And there are some physical buttons here. So we've got the driver's display, driver's control for the gears. So drive, neutral, reverse, and then also B. Handbrake, auto hold. Got some capacitive buttons or haptic buttons really. And then we've got some USB ports down there as well. And then we've got the iDrive Crystal, which has got handwriting recognition built in. And there's some little shortcuts there. And actually a physical volume rocker or little wheel here, which is nice to see, because a lot of cars are just either relying on the touchscreen or they're relying just on the driver, which means the passenger can't adjust anything if they want to. And also what's really good about that is if you're driving, you can just feel for it and you can see if you need to adjust it or not. It's a really good feature there. So first things first, we've got the main screen on the i5, and what we have got here is we've got the map is always active, and we've got some widgets on this side as well. So we've got the radio active, so it's connected device as well, and we've got personal assistant set up. We've also got the radio there again, destination input, a heading as well, and then the economy of the vehicle, so 89 miles, 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour if you've been using it, and then the weather and then also the time. Along the bottom we've got the heating controls, so we've got heating for the passenger side here, also got controls for the heated seats, ventilator seats, same again for the driver's side, but we've also got the addition of the heated steering wheel. Some always on buttons here, so we've got music, navigation, climate control, home button, all apps, and then the phone. And then the top right hand corner we've got a tray we can pull down, you can use to turn the screen off, do not disturb, hide private information, notifications, Apple Carplay, interior camera, and there's also some unassigned buttons there which we can assign different apps to if we want to, which is quite a cool feature. And also there's some shortcuts up here, so we've got a shortcut to the time settings, which is cool. The drivers like the BMW IDs that are connected to the car. Microphone, you can mute and unmute the radio, a shortcut to the radio, and we've got traffic information, so it tells you about an upcoming or nearby issue on the roads if you need to get to them for that information. And if there are no notifications in the top right corner, you can also get a shortcut to those. So first thing we're going to do is go through all the apps one by one. So in this app drawer, you've got the different apps on the car. So you've got BMW ID. You can manage your BMW IDs. You can delete them, remove them, set them as a main user. BMW ID status. So you can say your BMW app function available as a main user. So that's quite a cool feature. Nice to know, add BMW ID, so it's nice to know. Log into the same account on your phone and you can use all the different settings. You can reset vehicle to factory settings. Also we can go back, we can use a guest profile if we want to, and we can have settings. And it says manage profile, driver recognition, one key, and manage profile picture. You can change that if you want to. Synchronize BMW ID, and name format as well, which is quite cool. We go back to this screen here, got personal assistant. You can just say, hey BMW, and it will do various things for you. It's got the microphone turned on currently. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, connected drive store, so it says loading app. And you can have welcome light production as a free trial. It looks like it's a £50 one-off fee. Which is, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. They were doing heated seats as a subscription at one point, which was fairly awful. Traffic camera information, safety camera information, that's £25 a year or free trial for 1 month. Interesting sort of stuff in there, to be honest. There's also subscriptions here, so it says USB map update entertainment, they all got activation until either 2030 or 2024. It says connected professional packages, remote views, remote services. So it says Alexa's a subscription as well. Automatic map updates subscribed until 2026, and then I'm not sure what the price is after that. Subscription previous service will end automatically. I'm not sure what the price is on that. It says updates 4 times a year, but there's no information on how much that costs. It says please contact your BMW retailer if you need more information. Not a fan of the subscriptions on the BMW. It's a bit of an odd choice there. Passenger airbag, you can turn that on or off. There's no physical way of doing it apart from the software. AirConsole Games. Haven't actually opened this app yet, so I'm not too sure what to expect with this. But I imagine there's some games you can use, and you can probably use a steering wheel like a Tesla to use them. So active. This interface looks a bit odd. It says AirConsole. We'll skip the intro. I'd imagine what you can do is play games, connect your phone as controllers. Okay, so use your phone as controllers. Not the steering wheel like a Tesla, so it's an interesting way to pass time while you're charging if you want to. Let's go back a page. Got Alexa built in, so you can use that. Not a fan of Alexa, but if you are, you can use it. Automate habits, so automated windows. Let's have a quick look at that. Activated automatically open a window at select locations. Interesting feature. BMW Assistance, we've also got a call will be placed in on behalf of you if you're in an accident. BMW Messages, so no messages at the moment. Charging information, so it says charge immediately when you plug it in. If you've got a solar plan, like a solar panels on your house, or you've got a tariff that's got really cheap electricity at certain times of the day, you can have that come on by itself. Departure plans, if you want the car to precondition itself. AC limit as well, you can set a charging current limit for that. If you need to, you can also set a charging target. So if you're public charging, you just want to charge to 80% to save paying so much for charging you're not going to use or something along those lines. You can unlock the charging cable if you need to. Precondition battery, DC charging at low temperatures. Activate automatically, activate once, allows faster charging at low temperatures. This may reduce the range and increase energy consumption. I'm going to turn that off and see what the range does. Nothing on there. Activate once. Battery precondition will be activated for this journey if required. So that's interesting, you can do that. Plug and charge, automatic payments on supported charging stations. Let's see what charging stations actually work with that. It says plug and charge ID. There's no charging found. That's fine. Fan loudness. Charging duration may be depending on the time of day, so you can set the fan loudness for that. That's interesting. Location-based charging settings as well. We've got climate control. It's all on the interface. Unfortunately, you can turn that on and off. So it does bump the range up by 5 miles, turning the air conditioning on or off. So I'm going to leave that off for now. Various settings in there. You've got preconditioning settings. You've got individual settings as well. Driver, second row of seats. You can some nice features on there, which is lovely. Country information. So you've got UK speed limits. You can have it on a trailer or traffic rules, telephone numbers, emergency calls, international, general information, GB, London, area, pounds, voltages as well. Displays. So heads-up display, I've got that turned off because it is quite bright at night time. Cockpit brightness at night time as well, that's all turned up all the way. I've got back of page, I've got instrument clusters, brightness as well, I'd imagine. Converted speed, speed limit assistances, control display, brightness at night, heads-up display as well. So nice features in there. Got doors and windows, close where you're blind. So you can do that from the screen if you want to. There's also a shortcut button down here for that as well. Got anti-theft alarm, deactivate once, lock and unlock the vehicle from the touchscreen. Comfort access, unlock when approaching. So you can turn that on, which is quite cool. Lock when walking away. Keys, this has got the Apple Car Key feature, which is quite nice. It's a digital key, user compatible mobile device. Vehicle key card inactive as well. Nice feature. Tailgate, you can open with foot movement and close it as well. Automated windows, we looked at that feature earlier. Drive recorder, so it says you can record how long to use the cameras, I'm not sure. Recording USB, manually start and stop recordings. I'd imagine it just uses the cameras to record what you've been doing, I'd imagine. Driving settings, got driver assistance, warning for speed limits, drivetrain and chassis, got drive off support. Not sure what that does. Let's have a look what that actually does. Drive off support makes driving off easy in difficult road conditions such as snow and mud. Snow chains. You've got snow chains turned on. Exterior lighting as well. Lighting, got side lights. Unfortunately, function not available. That's right parking light as well. Function not available. Additional settings. High beam assistance as well. One touch indicator 3 times. Welcome and goodbye. BMW iconic glow. That's a function unavailable. Home lights 40 seconds. Activated via indicator store when light is parked. The car is parked. So I mean, lots of settings in here. You've got interior cameras. This is an interesting feature. You can have the camera turned on. You can see I'm looking at the camera just now. So I'm going to do some of the review from this camera if I wanted to. It's quite interesting. And what you can do is take a selfie as well, or just a smile camera, burst mode. Some nice features in there. You can see I've got my cameras here, all the bits and pieces set up. You can take video, or you can just film a video if you want to. So this is a test of the BMW i5 camera. Be interested to see if there's a microphone, because if it does, I'll put the audio inside of this video. I've got gallery, so you can export that video if you want to. This is a test of the BMW. Interior lighting as well. Got reading lights, ambience, cockpit brightness at night time. Keys as well. This is where you set the digital car key as well. Live vehicle. It tells you the efficiency of the vehicle over the last few miles. Messages. That's probably that's just messages from your phone. Mobile devices. Personal SIM, eSIM. Continue setup as well. My modes. These are driving modes. There's a shortcut button down here as well. Personal, sport, efficient, expressive, and relaxing. And it does various things with the views in the car. It also changes the seats. You've got nice red ambience in here now. Let's go back to efficient. I've got navigation, that's the sat nav. I've got news as well, so various bits and pieces in there. News podcast as well. So let's see if charging status is on here. Don't think you can search. Don't think you can search the podcast themselves. I think this is just news podcast, unfortunately. I don't think this is got EV News Daily, so I wonder if charging status is going to be on here. Got EV News Daily, so no, it doesn't look like charging status is going to be on here, unfortunately. I have a word with BMW about that. It's got preferences, categories. No, there's no stuff in there. I don't think you can search either. So interesting, you can't search the podcast, but yeah, you've also got Apple Podcasts if you want to find charging status. Owner's handbook, got parking. So let's look at the parking settings. So you can see behind you if you want to. Let's just start leaving a space. Got more views. Got car wash view. That's interesting. I got camera cleaning as well. So we do front and rear. Let's clean the rear one. Clean the front one. Interesting little thing there. Got personal hotspot, radio, seat comfort. So front passenger seat. We do the driver's seat position. Got seat position 1. Comfort exit. Comfort adjustment. Use automatically. And then also got seat climate control, got front passenger as well. Got nice features in there. Got Spotify, system settings. So system settings, we'll come back to this in a second actually. I got telephone, vehicle status. So it's vehicle status. Everything's active, everything's running fine. It's all good. YouTube. So let's go on YouTube a sec. Please set up your eSIM. So that's not running just at the moment. You got weather as well. So it tells you where I am and what the weather is doing, where we are, which is quite nice. Video as well, so I think this is all the weird movies that are on the BMW, so I think you can watch movies. I've got some very weird movies. Got Jumper, that's quite a good film. It says watch now on Plex. Let's see if this actually works. Yes, the view is very small there, you can't really see much of the screen. Let's just zip through the movie. It's a 1.5 hour movie. Let's hopefully not get copyrighted for this, but there's a few bits and pieces you can see. There's also your service partner as well, so it will show you if the service partner and different roadside assistance and stuff. The last thing I'm going to look at is the system settings. So you've got iDrive settings, date and time, automatic time settings, languages, different languages in there. Got voice control, personal assistant. You can turn Siri on and off, Alexa on and off if you want to. Time period for journey data. You've got units, electric consumption, miles per kilowatt hour. So you can write in kilometers per kilowatt hour or watt hours per kilometer. Some various bits and pieces in there. Distance, horsepower. So you have horsepower in kilowatts or horsepower, but not brake horsepower. Torques in newton meters, and then different settings in there. Got sound. This has got Logic 7 surround sound. Gesture control as well, so you can do various things like turn the volume up and down by doing that, which is quite an interesting feature. So you're going to see they've got do that way and then all the way down. A little bit. There we go, works better with the left hand. Got touchpad as well, so we got character input, map, audio confirmation. Got pop-ups, operating tips as well. We've got notifications, different settings in there. And we've got getting started, remote software upgrade as well. Search for upgrades. Let's see if there's a software update for the car. So we'll go back a page. Passenger airbags, valet parking mode. Got do not disturb, high private information, wireless charging tray. We can turn that on and off if we want to. Data privacy, reset vehicle data. Network currently available for the car. Update apps and services. Search for apps as well. So it's 9th of February. That was today. So it was the last update today, which is quite cool. You've got recent use as well, just tells you what you've recently been on. You've got vehicle settings as well. It's mostly just a category of apps on there. So just look at the driver's display on the BMW i5. We've got quite a big 12.3-inch driver's display here. We've got various modes. Everything is very easy to get access to. Everything is really easy to understand. So we've got the speed on the left-hand side here and all the various light settings. Then we got on the right-hand side, we've got the percentage of the power used. And there's also a regen section where it says adaptive, and it tells you how much range you've gained back from being in regen. Got the range in the bottom right-hand corner, battery percentage in the bottom left-hand corner, and then occupants in the vehicle without their seatbelt on in the centre, and then also the temperature outside. On the steering wheel here, we've got the cruise control settings, which is really easy to use. All you do is click this button once to turn it on, this to cycle three different modes. Let's just activate that on, fasten seatbelt to activate, yeah. So we've got 3 different modes to cycle through on there, and we've got also set, and we can set the speed on there. On the right hand side, we've got the media controls. So we've also got the volume up here, so up and down there. Got a little wheel to control various things on there. So you can see I've got the jumper movie I was playing a second ago. Music, the Siri button, also the phone button as well. And then the lighting controls are down there. So that's been a look at the infotainment system on the BMW i5 and also the 5 Series. If you want to learn more about the interface, visit our website, theinterface.uk. We've also got a full review of the i5 live now on the Interface Cars channel. Once again, thank you for watching this video. My name's Alex, and we'll see you again next time.